Okay, so what if you have an image you want to open in your Ionic um, app? So there is a plugin for it, Photo Viewer, and it's very easy to use. So let's see how it works. We are going to add the plugin first, and then we will add the Ionic Native wrapper. So Ionic Cordova plugin add. Okay. Now let's add the Ionic Native wrapper. It should be npm install and save it. And the name is Ionic Native / photo viewer. I guess that's it. Yeah, photo viewer. Yes. So it works on Android and iOS as the supported platforms. Now let's take a look at how to use it. It's fairly easy, very simple to use. So first of all, we'll have to import it into our app module and add it to our providers. So import Ionic Native photo viewer, and let's add it to the providers, and there we go. Now in our home page class, we're going to import it here and add it to our constructor photo viewer. Okay, and then add it to our constructor here. So it's going to be a private photo viewer. The type photo viewer. That is it. Now this is what we're going to do. We're going to provide a URL or an input where we will provide a URL and then have a button that will trigger the photo viewer to open the image for us to view it nicely. So ion item, sorry. So we put our ion input in there, and this input is going to be of type should be a URL or text. Let's make it a URL, and then the ng module will be URL. All right, let's add a label to it. So ion label, then we're going to make it floating. Then we say photo URL here. Yeah. Now let's add a button. Button is going to be an ion button. Going to be a full one, and there's a view image. Okay, I think that's good. Now let's add the click event. Going to be view image. I'm going to pass in the URL. Okay, so inside our class, we're going to implement the view image function, which will be accepting a URL type string So here we're going to use the photo viewer to show, and it accepts several options, arguments, the URL we want to show, the title. If we want to show some title, we can pass it. By default, it will show share, a share button, so you can share it, but we can off it by using the photo view options, and there are others. So photo view options. So inside here, let's write constant option of type photo viewer options. So let's take a look. Yeah, it has only one, yeah, which is share. And what should we pass? Should we share? Let's take a look at the documentation. So the share, okay, yeah, accept a boolean whether true or false. We want to see it, we want to be able to share, so let's pass in true. And here we're going to pass in the URL. Let's pass our titles, our title here, and then the option. So if you don't want to show the share, you can just change this to false. I think that is it. Everything is ready, so let's run it in our emulator, and like Cordova run Android. Okay, so now that it's running, let's type in a URL to a cat image. So tinyurl.com/y89apn. So you see our title here, it came, the share button came, and we have a close button here which we can tap to close, and we can add a different URL. It can be a URL to an image on the device, so we can use the file browser and the file chooser to open a file and resolve the URL and pass it to our function to view. And by here we are using a URL to a remote site or remote image. So that is it.